All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another week of CS. Joining me is my boy Crackshot. How's it going, Zach?
Oh, it's going really well. How about you?
Pretty good, pretty good. So, we've got UConn versus Boston in week 7. And let's talk about these teams briefly while they connect up.
Okay, we got UConn is they're 3-2 squad. They're kind of middle of the pack as far as how their season has gone. Bit of a roller coaster, ups and downs. It's kind of expected. I believe this is their first time entering collegiate esports. So obviously, your inaugural season, as you've probably found out, can sometimes be a bit of a rocky ride. Boston, on the other hand, has been doing really, really well. They're staying on track and they're 5-0 as a result last half of the season. So, I mean, looking for big things from them in 2018.
5-0 scoreline for Boston, and it's Connecticut, right? It's 3-2.
Yes.
Let's see here. Looking at their stats, this could be interesting. The map is going to be Cobblestone, our lovely, most favorite map. Just double checking.
Yeah, so I believe it is on Cobblestone today.
Yeah, I gotta connect to the server. 1 second, guys.
Still looking for big things out of Boston today again, because they've on top of their 5-0 record, they do have quite a few like really solid victories. They have 3-16-1 so far, so that's and against Amherst too. UMass Amherst, a very solid team from what I've heard, and to beat them 16-1, I mean, obviously Boston's a school to look out for.
All right, looks like I'm in the server. All right.
They're almost ready.
Okay, Cobblestone. Looks like everybody's here too. Let's go.
How often does this happen?
Not very often.
Counter-Strike players, whether they like to admit it or not, they're kind of like, especially at lands,
lethargic.
they can be divas.
Oh yes, that's a good word. Oh, we've got knife.
I imagine like a pop star from like a TV show, like I'll be in my trailer. Like that's what they sound like.
Yeah,
so,
like you come to me type deal,
do you know who I am?
Yeah, that's what usually happens. But guys, it's gonna be Boston University versus Connecticut, and it's gonna be on Cobblestone. They're gonna knife it out, poke each other nice, and see how many holes you can. Oh, okay, I'm gonna stop there. Actually, just gonna stop there.
Okay. That's a good start today, obviously. See, I think Boston's taking this knife round, but just because they have only one default knife, so obviously the players with the knife skins are better, right?
Yeah.
And my prediction is correct.
All right, so Boston have won the knife round. They're gonna choose the T side. So I'm gonna quickly introduce these guys. It's got Little May. Say no, thank you, or nice try. I don't know. Let's call him Say.
I think it's Saint.
Or oh,
It's just like a weird way of spelling it.
I guess so. Saint. Thank you. Wow. There's only one way to spell Saint, and it's Saint. Saints Gaming. Yeah. SAINT. But anyways, Browns, Talon, or Talion. Am I saying that right?
Yeah, I guess so.
There's nothing backwards, right?
Like something back. Yeah,
yeah.
It's not.
Noilet.
Yeah, stop.
Rexy. And these guys aren't ready just yet, but might as well introduce the CT side. Zach, go ahead.
We've got Lighty, Ali, True Immortal, all rocking some really nice pictures. Joining them will be Ray and Peanut Gus as well. So I do know a little bit about the Boston University side. I haven't seen UConn play yet, so I'll be interested to see what they can do here on Cobblestone. Little Main, I believe, is the opper on Boston's side, and he's quite talented. So hoping for a close game today, but obviously I think I'd favor Boston University in this one. Bit of an uphill battle too, with UConn starting on the CT side, and I think we're about to go live.
Yep, for Doodles, it's gonna be Boston on T side. So this is a T side map. Do or say it's 65-35, maybe
70-30.
Yeah, 70-30. It sucks being against a full aggressive T side, but looking like a nice slow start here on this match.
Just so scary because you can send 5 guys anywhere on the map and it's an effective push just because of the way the map's set up.
Yeah, it's a big gap, that connector. But no action done just yet. A little bit damage done to Little Main, but it's a typical 1-2-2 setup. Ooh, pop flash, in the drop we go. It's gonna be Ali to find actually True Immortal to pick up that kill. Picks up 2 kills actually before he goes down, and we're somehow equalized out. It's gonna be Lighty, spots the bomb, and the bomb is gonna trip and fall. Oh, and I have voice enable on. I'm gonna turn it off after this round. 2v2 situation. In comes Ray, tapping away with the P2000, and he's gonna get traded off right away. And Rexy, the Glock prevails.
Nice little double kill there from Rexy. It was meant to be just a drop to A split, but they sent, I think, at least two players to A there. And that kind of ended up being their savior because UConn, as soon as those players went down to drop, the players who were playing A moved into the connector position. They accidentally kind of sandwiched themselves. So unfortunate that it kind of played out that way. Usually if you get a couple kills and drop like True Immortal is able to, you can shut down a rush from the start, especially on a pistol. But unfortunately, that's the way the cookie crumbles.
Yes, indeed. And it's 5 players of Connecticut, University of Connecticut. They're just stacked up, and the Galil's doing some work.
Best gun in the game.
Very debatable. You can get the same job done with the UMP, right? You can get more money. I guess the Galil can keep in the gun round, but...
You can keep it in the gun round. If you drop it, there's a really good chance your enemy doesn't know how to spray it.
Oh, there you go. Oh.
It's just it's less risk than an AK in the second round situation, and that's why I think it's really popular in these rounds lately. You know, you buy 2 AKs instead of these 2 Galils. If Lighty even gets 1 exit, that's an AK going into the next round. And especially if you lose the round and you're forced to force up against a CT side that now has maybe 1 or 2 AKs, it's gonna be tough.
I like how Connecticut players, they have nice avatars actually.
I like the cool graphics. I think Colorado's got some really cool ones too.
Yeah. Boulder got some nice clean setup there.
Big fan of Little Main's avatar here. Wu-Tang represent.
So nothing much to say so far. It's 3rd round. It's full pistol, some USPs.
It's happening kind of how we expected.
Ooh, Lighty's a little laggy there. He's skipping. There's not really much these guys could do with just... Oh, we'll see if they can get a gun in their hands. And oh, Lighty's... Ooh. No one's spotting for that player. Took some damage. That was actually Saint who took that damage.
Dedicating a lot of resources here on the T side into this push, and they'll go down to the P2000 of True Immortal. That's Saint's gun, who's now dropped. This long stack working out early for UConn.
And they actually leave that gun behind, so that's a little interesting. But Boston needs to capitalize. They need to push on through. They know there's a bunch on B site. Taking their sweet time clearing it out, but will it pay off? It's gonna be Peanut Gus. Oh, tap to the dome. Bomb's gonna be delayed a bit. Oh my god, so much damage being done.
Oh my god, so much damage was done on this pistol with just, I mean, nothing. They only had P2000s and USPs, so a ton of damage, like a little recovered. Sure, Immortal's actually fancying his chances at this one. I mean, without armor, it's going to be tough, but he's just got to catch one of them out of position here, and then he's got a shot. I think he's playing exits for more damage.
Talion. They're looking like they want to exit. Oof. Oof. 1 banana, 2 banana. And he can't get the second one. That's alright. 3 guns technically denied, but the AK still stays intact.
Yeah, they'll have plenty of money to work with here on Boston's side. I mean, that was a really valiant effort, to say the least, from UConn there. They did better with pistols than they did when the weaponry is more equal. So that long stack really, I mean, it goes to show a little bit that they're willing to just kind of stick around there. If Boston University pulls off even a second sooner, that round becomes a lot less detrimental for them. But they kind of overstayed their welcome at long, and UConn did a good job at capitalizing on that.
And back to the basics. Rush out B, says Saint, and he's going to be blind off, but in towards lane, though. He's going to die to Ray. Off from Peanut Gus, he's going to find Browns, finds a no-scope onto Little Mate. Can he find the last player on there? No, won't. Talion's going to end that. And man advantage here for UConnecticut. Now the bomb, it's going to make its way through. There's an op on Statue. And it's going to go down here with, ooh, nice reaction from Rexy. And now we're equalized out.
With a solid play there to get that kill, but Lighty going to trade him out and find the second. Talion going down, and the defuse will be had by UConn. Bomb plant's going to mean even more money for Boston here, but UConn is on the board. It was a really good play there from Rexy to peek out initially. I wanted to kind of mention that just before the round crumbled apart. For him to like be in that coup position, the player on Rock just didn't expect him to be there while the bomb was going down. He swings just a centimeter too wide and he's dead, but ultimately a good retake. Lighty does a good job and does recover the op. Yeah,
Peanut Gus though, the no scope, right? A quick reaction time.
Oh, he's nuts, yeah.
It's always nice to see the op do that, but 5th round in play, it's going to be a full-out gun round. Ray's going to have a FAMAS, followed by True Immortal to have a Mag 7. Everybody else looking pretty healthy. Ooh, Lighty's all by himself, looking to be a little bit aggressive, and the bomb looking to make its way. But they both drop utility at the same time, counteract each other. And remember, there's no one here to really help out Lighty, so he needs to keep his judgment really open here.
It's always tough as a solo A player to not get caught doing what Lighty's unfortunately kind of put himself in the situation to do. He doesn't want to get pinched from danger, so he doesn't want to stick up long. But right now, he's kind of also worried about lower ramp. They're just kind of walking up long right now. He's made his way all the way back to site, and now teammates are rotating in. Optimal time for them to do so here. Could have been dangerous if Boston picked a little sooner to attack.
Yeah, Talion though. Molotov, will it cause a rotate? Oh no, we got some brothers here. Rexy's gonna join them. And the bomb actually gonna make its way back towards D-Lore. With the flash that Ray threw, they must have considered some kind of A attack here, but look at B now. It's a lot weaker.
Smoke.
Yeah.
Smoke on A here. Lighty's got no vision, joined by True Immortal on site, and Browns can just sell this fake entirely right now, but Peanut Gus gonna go big and find one kill now. Brown's making his way into the side. Nope, one into the A side, looking for a second. He will find a pair here. Lighty goes down the A side, has fallen in control of the bomb, will rotate out. Ray finding a consolation frag into the connector, and Talion going big to find 2 here. Your only 1 remains for the counter-terrorist. Peanut Gus spring away with the P250. He'll find it.
Oh my god.
Round is over, actually. The CT's won. Wait, what?
The time just ran down, but let's be honest here. The bomb just... What, it came from drop, right? And it just... What?
The bomb wasn't in drop. They had the bomb out towards long B, and then as soon as Browns got those 2 kills, they rotated it in, but I definitely thought that there was enough time for them to get to site. I wasn't really paying attention to the route that player had taken.
Me neither. And with Browns making that play on A side, it's like, okay, what's going on here? But
definitely wasted potential there.
Definitely. But the op survives into the next round as UConnecticut gets a free round, technically. But it is an amateur mistake to let the clock run down and not plant the boomala. But we've got a family brewing as they want to make their down towards drop. It's going to be Ali who's blinded up, but he's still holding off E-Box.
Molly should make things interesting here for players in drop room. Ali Talion was forced out by it, and Rexy gonna find the trade. He's left worse away though, now with only 12 HP. A couple of AKs still to work with, and it looks like they're ready to make their way out long B. They need to find these frags here. Boston University flashes out. They're still second guessing it. They're taking so much damage waiting here, waiting for these rotates to come in.
Yeah, a lot of time, but True Immortal, you don't want to mess with the boomstick here. 35 seconds. The bomb's gonna trickle. Oh my god. Browns catches him sideways. Ray should find this refrag as that 10 HP player does go down, and it's a full rotate onto the B bomb site. 20 seconds ago. 4 seconds needed to plant. But it's gonna be a retake situation. Yeah, it's gonna go on to A.
It seems like, I mean, this is a good fake, but it seems more like an unintentional fake. They kind of cut their losses at B, and some unfortunate timing in the rotates, but Lighty's going to find one, losing his head now to Saint. And Saint's not going to be able to find the second, as Peanut Gus going big with the op once again. 12 HP left on Rexy from earlier in the round. This could be a huge factor here. And the op's shot's going to miss. Rexy's got a chance.
Oh my god, 12 HP, 3 bullets in the deagle. Needs to pick a fight. Oh.
You just got to pick somebody to shoot at that point. I mean, he did take 2 peeks on the opper, and they both missed each other twice. And unfortunately, he's unable to find that kill. But those situations are just really unfortunate because you have a pistol, you have 12 HP. You're forcing yourself to hit those shots. And it's not like Peanut Gus was really punished there for missing because his teammate was able to close in.
And they made the right move, too. Connecticut.
Yeah, they pushed at the same time.
Yeah. Now back in a full gun round. As True Immortal is going to pick up a Clarion. And the bomb's going to be on the back of Rexy as they want to trickle their way towards mid. Now, Lighty, they've done an okay job last time, but letting the terrorists like get into sight and just fighting them was no bueno, I guess. But let's see how this plays out.
It can work. The passive setup on A works better if you have a teammate in connector, kind of the way he does now. I mean, the last time he didn't have the support here from True Immortal. He smoked off lower mid. This smoke may put a little bit of thorns in the side of Austin down into lower mid, but all 4 of their players worked out towards A, have not made a move or sound just yet. The one in drop. Not really trying to sell any kind of fake, and the door smoke's going to come in from long here. Flashes are coming in. The bomb's making its way up long. They're going to molly out Rat Room. Rexy finds the entry. Solid shot there from Rexy. True Immortal now making his way on the side of APC. Saint's not going to find him. Door going to be re-smoked here, so a lot of time has been bought for Boston University to complete this execute, and Browns finds another. Bomb's going down. Ali and Peanut Gus. A tough situation ahead.
Oh my sweet Saint. What the heck? Ali shouldn't have died like that. But I guess he was low from earlier. But Peanut Gus now gonna hold on to this op. Let's break this down. Like, I would say Connecticut, the bomb wasn't planted just yet. But they rotated in through utility. Like I forgot what player was in Rat Hole. He burned down to like 38 before he got contact, and then he died. When he had, he had full health, right? But
Absolutely.
I feel like Connecticut, they just, I don't know. They should have waited for the smokes to disperse.
Yeah, they didn't push at the same time. Of course, you have to coordinate a retake, and you'll even see it in the higher levels of play. If say door smoked when the bomb goes down here on an A site retake, if the team throws a second smoke, even if you're like even at 3-on-3, sometimes you'll see teams in the highest levels, they'll just save. They know that there's no way to get out into the site safely and make this retake happen without taking huge risks that terrorists aren't watching those spots, and that they will be at that level.
Cutting their losses right away. A little interesting here. The op here, Peanut Gus, he's gonna find Rexy to follow up. Lighty's gonna be left all by himself here towards long A. He's gonna actually miss those shots. Interesting.
Oh, he would have had that too.
Yeah. Now Talion looking cause a ruckus.
Four AKs remain for the side of Boston. They have some damage done to them. Ray's scout could be detrimental to those 2 players, but work's still going to be on Talion and Saint here. 2 capable players, to say the least. Bomb's made its way towards B here. They've favored the late A, so we see Ray just kind of hanging out towards the A site here, but this flash should clue in a rotate. So they're going to take long B. Smokes are raining in. These flashes and then waiting to execute. They're taking so long here, this side of Boston University. They're being very careful.
Yeah.
Maybe too careful at some points.
And here we go. Browns comes into sight. Peanut Gusto. Oh, nice flick down. Looking for a flick right. He'll miss that. Saint's gonna find that kill. But the scout from Ray is gonna tag one down. Now, 20 seconds ago, the bomb's down on site. And it's down to 1v1 as Tellion versus Ray. Now, Ray's got that scout, but the rifle will do its job. And that will make it 3-5. And like you said, Zach, that's a very slow, methodical, very cautious execute from Boston. They had 40 seconds down before they were about to throw their smoke. So it technically worked out, but that bomb got in an awkward spot and the CTs had utility. I don't know. I think it would just run down to pressure, right?
Yeah, they're giving so much respect to the UConn side that at a certain point, you know, obviously teams like to play this game, you know, as carefully as possible if they're playing, you know, a tactical game. But they may not realize that in that situation, it just bought more time for University of Connecticut to make it close. And the push here, Tellion finds 1, 2, and 3. Can he find a fourth? He will connect on the final bullets just before Gus will finally trade him out in a small consolation found in that AK for University of Connecticut. But this save is going to be near impossible, and Boston University definitely has the money to make sure that this rifle does not get saved.
Oh boy. I like that it seems maybe the Boston players too, but I've noticed from the pre-fire here from Gus. But looks like majority of the Connecticut players here have a nice movement is what I'm trying to say. Oh my goodness.
They've been hitting that KZ.
Yeah, they've been hitting some interesting hops too, so I like that. That's something I'm trying to teach my players.
Yeah, a man of your B hopping history, of course, can appreciate something like that.
Yep, indeed, man. It's so hard. Like, it's definitely not needed, but it's so nice to have if you need to cross
There's certain
something.
spots that you can practice it. Like I like to, you know, when I play arches on Inferno, but if I have the op, I like to pick mid, and if you hit that hop that puts you like across towards stairs, it's really helpful to practice that.
But it's not illegal unless you have scripts. Then you know that's cheating.
I thought scripts were allowed in matchmaking, Kappa.
Oh man. But yeah, I have players who hold the shift key too much, and let alone trying to teach them the B hop. It's a lost cause.
Good old shift walkers.
But he is a statue though.
Yeah, that's true. We see now that bomb's made its way towards lower A, and in this whole time, nothing has happened in the entire round. Spot some good conversation for us, but not a lot of ground gained here for Boston. They're so cautious here of UConn. They know that they could be in any corner close, and Tellion trying to sell a bit of a B fake. I mean, he's at least kept 3 players oriented towards his direction. This is just weird. This is being Navi just for the sake of being Navi.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, Rexy finds first contact. That's likely to go down, and out they go on to the A-bomb site. And Immortal is gonna get pinned to the wall as well. And this is what we talked about, like getting through the utility, and it's just so painful. And Peanut Gus once again forced to save his op. Finds a nice kill onto Browns, but there's a player closer.
Peanut Gus left to save here with his op. He'll get one more kill. 3 players now from Boston closing in on his position. Tellion aware that he could be in here. Peanut Gus gonna spot him but missed the shot, and he'll go down. Double op T side. I like. Oh, nope. Not gonna think of it. They thought about it, and I appreciate that they thought about it.
Yeah, I think I'm starting to realize kind of a huge weakness here on this map. Like, definitely, obviously it's like a T-side map, but like this is one of the reasons. Like, once the T's just come out onto A, the utility spent is a huge wall these CTs have to get past, and the smoke wall. And once you get past that, is a dude with an AK. Ooh, immortal. But
1 HP too.
yeah, there's no way he's holding on to that gun. That bomb's down. They're gonna have to retake that, and he's going closer.
Lighty should just give mercy and shoot him in the back. Oh my god, he's got another kill though. Lighty with the P250 from distance, and UConn doing incredible work here with the pistols. Or in fact, dare I say, they've been doing better on pistol rounds in this game sometimes when it comes to doing damage at least. Maybe they need to bring that kind of confidence into their gun rounds here.
Yeah, and look,
I mean, technically the way Boston's playing is all UConn needs to do is get a little janky on their CT side, try something. You know?
they need to do a risky play.
The issue. They'll get rewarded because Boston's standing still at so many places on the map just for no reason really. They're not clearing anything out, and then they're fake being sold so late in the round and it being sold so badly. I mean, really, it should be easy pickings for UConn if they're able to time themselves right here.
Now we've seen this before, but it was Peanut Gus in the place of True Immortal, and you've got 4 players of Boston who've already taken control of middle. These 2 CTs here should back off completely. But look at the time. They've established this control. Not really a lot of information given. That damage done to Little Main was actually from his own molly. And the teasers have full control of that whole alternate in danger in middle.
This is what I was kind of alluding to. Their late hits have now scared UConn so much that they're just playing at the pace that Boston University wants to play at. If you play at the other team's pace, you're going to lose. Right now, even if they have 3 guys centered towards the A site, it's going to cause, they're going to be facing, 3 or 4 guys coming out at once here. The utility is just going to punish them so much, and they need to try to spread an advantage here. Have somebody flash, if True Immortal gets flashed up long right now, he's going to get 3 kills. Like, it's just all about timing for them now, and the flashes are coming in, the smokes are raining down, and here comes the execute here as they're trying to spray down True Immortal. They hear that he's there. They see Lighty on site. Do they know that he's cannons, though? As Little Main will turn and take him down. Ray and Lighty both find kills of their own, but Saint replies, and now a 3-on-3.
And the bomb's gonna go down just in time. 10 seconds as well. It is equalized, but this is where it gets rough. There's no smokes, but thank God, but Connecticut, they need to capitalize. Molotov's gonna claim Saint, and now Little Main and Rexy. Can they hold on to this?
Peanut Gus finds one. Rexy gonna reply. He finds a second. Needs to find one more, but Ray swings wide, takes him out, and will find the defuse here. UConn sticking around in this one. They're hanging out, and they're doing okay. I mean, obviously, it hurts more when you survive with less players on your CT side. This should be a pretty difficult buy for them coming into this round, as you see, 4 players are below that 4K mark right now.
Honestly, though, good job for Ray, but like, look at how the rounds have been playing out. Boston are gonna be like, okay, well, what went wrong there? Should we just do it again? Like, how's this working out? And it's just that pace is like you said, gonna go in the hands of Boston. Or they just actually plow through it, and actually they might just do that, as Ali, he actually does a lot of damage to Saint, and now out they go, plowing through middle, and they're gonna Molotov the rat hole. Look at True Immortals trying to rotate through, and it's kind of a fiesta there, but no action just being done, as Lighty finds one kill towards alternate. He can actually turn around and do kind of a flank, but the rotates here. Oh my god, Ray! He somehow almost lives that, but Saint's gonna find that kill.
I thought he was going to weasel out of that one just barely. Saints is going to be able to find the kill, but he's going to be left worse for Immortal. Jumping the gun a little bit here. Lighty with the Kobe from downtown as Rexy now replying. He's been deadly from this position. Gus going to deny that, though. As True Immortal will close out the round here. UConn now inching just another round closer to tying this up. Gus is going to get the defuse. I mean, I believe there should be another op somewhere for them to pick up if they want to go with double op CT side.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like it. So they capitalize. I like that.
Yeah, it's good. They had to win that round. If they didn't win that round, this was probably Boston University's game to run away with all the way to 16 rounds. I mean, pistol kind of is like a 2-minute warning in football. It gives you like a little breather, and it kind of resets things. But when the momentum's in your favor, it's in your favor, and if they don't win that round, I mean, that's kind of demoralizing. That's a reset that basically denies you any entry into the half at this point.
Yeah, but though 8 rounds sealed here for Boston, and looks like they're trying the B side a little bit. Now Telion's been, you know, a resident to, oh, he's gonna take that nade. A resident to drop room quite a bit. Lighty, sorry, he's actually in drop now. A little bit of a change up for Connecticut. And once again, the clock just running down. There's
Hearing each other on each side.
yeah, and utility is almost identical as well.
Finally, it looks like they're making a bit of a motion to try to take B plat control, but they'll meet True Immortal here. Looks like Little Main gonna try to rein in the late A hit, at least try to sell this fake. One thing I can appreciate here about Boston University is that they're doing really well to execute on strategies they've obviously practiced. And here comes the B take that they've been waiting for. As Saint gonna lose the initial gunfight to Ray. Lighty finds one as well. This is a great start here from UConn as they find a third. Rexy now only gonna reply and unable to pick up a weapon. Finally grabbing the AK, spraying into the smoke, and just catches the edge of Ray there. Peanut Gus now replying. Little Main all by himself, left all alone in UConn. Another round here.
I gotta say, UConn's actually starting to be a little bit more patient as we do run down to the last round of this first half, but like they're making it work. They're not demoralized, they're not broken from this crazy 5 rounds in a row that Boston dominated. But now we're seeing Connecticut come alive. Look at the arsenal that Boston has to work with.
Yeah, they don't have a lot, but I mean, as long as they're gonna have to change their pace though. I'm cautious to say that they need to move fast on this because we haven't seen them move fast other than Pistol in this entire half. So this is kind of one of those buys that you're gonna need to catch them, get them surprised, and I think the best time to do that on Cobblestone is early in the round before the counter terrorists are able to get to their positions. This is one of those maps where you're almost able to make it to the B site at around the same time as the CTs. So there's not a lot of time for them to get comfortable in that site. And slowing up here, even with the lowered utility, lowered weapons that they've unfortunately had to resort to here, is not going to favor them whatsoever. Trying to take drop, I think.
Ooh, pop flash. Saint's gonna find that kill, and True Immortal finds one. Look, oh my god, it's a slaughter, and the bomb's in his hand. Telion and Rexy forced to try and capitalize with just their UMPs, but this should be a U Connecticut round.
Absolutely. Now as Telion finally going to shut down the last player within the A site, but the bomb remains in the control of Connecticut. Telion not going to be able to, I don't think he's going to be able to do this here. He's got 30 seconds left. He needs to take down 3 fully weaponized players here.
Look at Ray. Oh my god.
Back and forth and back and forth. And now he pulls out a nade. He's going to get caught again.
Down to 7 HP, but an 8-7.5. I did not expect that. It's
It looked like it was Boston's to lose, right? And UConn just, without doing what we thought they needed to do to get back into it, they were somehow able to win these clutch situations, and having solid holds in the site or a big part of that. I guess if you are going to play the slow, cautious pace on the CT side, and that's what you're, if that's what you're ready to stick to, I mean, you can stick to your guns regardless of how the other team plays against you, as long as you're good enough playing your own game. I think they were just confident in their passive holds, and they were able to actually start winning those initial gunfights. That's really important. They kind of found reverse entries almost.
Yep, and now just waiting on the second half, and honestly, just looking at the first half, look at the current scoreboard. Ali is not doing hot. 3-14. Definitely he needs to step his game up. And on the other side, Boston, though, it does kind of relatively trickle better. But Little Main and we saw Brown's come huge, right? He's running in, entering, but I guess it's been a while since these players have shined. But
Yeah,
Rexy,
I mean,
though, he's just been running and gunning. No op for him. He's just running around the AK, right?
Yeah, By the same token here, though, that I was just mentioning, I think that Boston University is one of those teams that may have a very, very solid CT side on Cobble here. Like if they're a very passive setup and their ability to communicate and hold, and it really looks like they do practice this map based on their strategic setups and how players are moving straight to positions. You don't see a lot of hesitation out of Boston here. I mean, the scoreline should look very different, but there hasn't been much hesitation in their executes. It's just been the timing of things. They're a little too slow on them, and if they speed things up, they could be very effective. But on the counter-terrorist side, that's not really going to be as much of an issue, I don't think, as Little Main going to spot all of those terrorists just side lower A. That's going to be a lot of information gained for his team.
Yeah, and Rexy's going to be up top, hold his hand. These guys are going to be danger close. As the bomb, actually, on the back of Ali is going to make its way towards D-Lore.
Oh, there's a picture of a dragon on the wall.
You didn't know that? Oh my god.
Is that why
okay.
they call it D-Lore?
Yeah, this is called D-Lore because... Okay, here, I must quickly show you guys.
I'm so stupid. I've been calling it that just because I heard every other one of my teammates called it that, so I just learned to call it that. And I'm like, oh, maybe an old version of the map used to have like a dragon in here, and I never bothered to look, see if there's a painting on the wall.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, I'm so dumb.
As we see these players rotate back, it's going to be Saint who's going to be holding drop, followed by Telion, and out they come. USP is not going to actually do well at shooting knees. And now Browns out towards long B, trying to hold this off from Ali. Well, Telion's gonna go down as well, and he gets pummeled by a bunch of Glocks. And Rexy and Little Main close to rotate, doing a lot of damage, but no kills been found here except for Little Main.
Lighty with a really solid frag there, and he'll shut down. They're rotating into window as Rexy now left in a hopeless 1v4. He does find one, and Ali gonna shut him down with that very nice P250. Always like to see a P250 bot and pistol round. It's fun. I mean, it doesn't really offer you much of an advantage over the Glock, I don't think, because it does have a similar damage fall off. Yes. But it's fun.
But if you're just running and flicking with the P250, it's like instant death.
If you're sending him in to drop with that P250, it could be pretty effective, I'm thinking, because the body shots are going to do quite a bit more damage than the Glock, which is practically a P shooter by comparison.
Yeah, been looking like the setup. Peanut Gus in for a surprise. Talion on the other side. Followed by Browns pushing up long B. Excuse me. A lot of damage actually being done as Saint actually goes down at long B. True Immortal. Now, I wouldn't say Connecticut's playing it slow. It's just that Boston kind of peaked a little aggressive.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, and obviously, based on how they played that last half, I wouldn't have expected that from them.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Obviously, with the pistols here, they have to make something happen, but you'd think they would have coordinated more. But Little Main makes that CZ work here. Oh, really happy to see more CZs lately.
Oh, well, nice kill by Talion, but he follows up with a second kill. That's actually huge here for Boston to keep them alive. Rexy, oh my god, the Deagle who prevails, and they both just run into CT spawn, kind of just clueless, I guess. Really weird.
Yeah, if you're Boston University and you're trying to, hype up your team right here, this is where you type in all chat. Did you guys eco too?
Oh my god.
That one's courtesy of Alex King Wheeler.
Oh my god. Oh, that I could totally see that.
I always like to give those guys a shout out and give credit where credit is due.
So, looking at the setup.
Look at that molly.
Oh, yeah. I didn't look where it went, but that was
He threw it from pizza and it landed to stop them from a V-rush long. That was really nice.
Oh, Immortal. Struggling.
Hello?
Ali's gonna find a nice headshot onto Saint.
Not a lot going on here. Once again, both these teams just giving so much respect to the other that a lot of time happening. Not a lot going on, but Brown's going to meet that scout at long, and he'll be left at 30 HP as a result. Connecticut's still with the man advantage here. They want to be careful not to give this advantage away without gaining something from it. Looks like they're going to leave Immortal to sell a late B fake. He does have a smoke and a flash. This could work if he throws them and times them right. Could bait connector player back towards A. You see how the 4 players on Boston University are spread so thin across the map, and that's why it can be dangerous to go down a man early.
Oh, the smoke is actually for SWAT. And then he's, yeah, but the rotate's already here. They're already on the site. Boston's just gonna hold this down.
Why didn't they fake? Why didn't they? I'm confused on this one, but either way, Little Man and Rexy, they're not going to be confused about anything as they feed on these kills here, and Rexy shuts down the final Connecticut player. Maybe a bit of a misstep. Looks like they kind of ran out of time here. As you see, the clock is at 0. Yeah. I don't really understand the logic behind not, you know, they left Immortal in that spot because he had utility, had 22 HP left.
Yeah, it would be...
Unfortunately,
like
it's a good sacrifice, right?
Yeah, we would have like forecasted like, okay, oh, he's gonna sell a fake B. He's gonna pull off me 1 or 2 players to rotate. You know, the time's ticking. Surely.
He didn't even throw his nades though.
Yeah, so that's a little weird. But that smoke was for SWAT. That's so weird. Oh, nades mixtape. It's gonna be a nice, good time here for Connecticut. And as Browns finds 1, and he struggles to find the others. Here comes the cavalry. Rexy in with the rifle. 1, 2, 3, and a 4th. Any moment now.
He wants it.
Wants it. And now Little Man's
those
gonna get
R-dubs.
it. Yes,
he
does.
Got denied.
Yeah, like I said, Rexy just runs into like a shooting gallery, right? And it's just everyone's dead. 27 kills for that man.
He's playing very, very solid, and if he continues at this pace, like this can start to get scary here. I mean, if Connecticut doesn't take this round, or at least take a round soon, you could see Boston University just run away with this, and this game could be over before it started.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good here for Connecticut now. They've got a full gun round. They've got the op on Gus. They've got utility, but after what we saw in that weird execute on A, maybe they misread Boston. Boston had already 3 players ready to just hold it down. Just looking at the map right now, there's a forward smoke here towards Long B. You've got Saint. This is interesting, but Saint actually just clears the left side of box, and he makes his way back. Now he's just gonna sit fallen. Okay, interesting. Lots of time here.
Each round is just kind of looking the exact same here, with everybody remaining nearly stationary on their map, just very confident in the holes and crossfires that we're seeing on Boston University's side, and UConn just mirroring the attack that they had faced in the previous half by being very careful, clearing everything out methodically, and looks like they're really just going to dedicate everything towards this B site with 2 players oriented towards the A site here. It's going to be a long rotate, so Connecticut needs to make this execute quick if it's going to happen, and it looks like that's what they're going to do here as flashes and nades are raining in. The mollies have happened, and looks like the terrorists are making their way out, but there is a player. It could be the thorn in the side. He sees all of them here. Look at him. He's just waiting for his moment. It'll take 1. Can he find another? Yes, he will find a 3rd here before he's denied.
Oh my god, he did his job, and Rexy comes in and clears 2. Like,
look at that patience though. Like, that's if you get the wrong kind of player in that situation, like, they're gonna get trigger happy and shoot at the second guy that they see. He waited for like I'm pretty sure if I saw correctly, all 5 players were in his vision at one point.
Yes, they were. Oh man, like, I love the patience from Saint here. But Connecticut, what's going on? It's gonna say Talion as he finds 1, 2, 3, 4, and danger close, I guess. Immortal is gonna hear all his brothers get slaughtered, and here comes the cavalry from behind him. And Talion wants to turn around, and he goes down right away. Rifle's gonna be picked up. Can he salvage it? 29 bullets, and doesn't catch Rexy, who has sped his way in. Get that off angle. So 8-13. 5 rounds in a row here for Boston. And now Connecticut. What can they do?
I mean, they absolutely need to stop Boston here because it's harder to generate an economy on the CT side. But when you start getting into the territory where, you know, you're spending all your money as a terrorist and you're not able to, you know, put even a dent in the economy of the counter-terrorists, it looks like they're about to run away with things and well on their way here. They do hold a 5-round lead currently, but the economic side of things, definitely a larger lead.
And now Saint being a little bit aggressive. Some control being gained here by Connecticut towards the A side. Peanut Gus taking a peek, and it's clean. Brown's gonna go right down, and to be honest, Connecticut just needed, I mean, honestly, on any T side, sending the op, but find some room, yes, but Saint here could be a huge sore thumb. He's gonna react correct. Well, he gets tagged in the booty, down to 16 HP, and nice flash for 3 of these guys, but can Little Main help this guy out?
It's going to be difficult for him to get in a position to do so, Saint with such low HP, but he will be able to find 1 kill, tapping away, surviving because there are no nades to take him out from this position, but Immortal is going to take out Little Man as he does try to get in position to help, and he'll find a pair here. Now UConn poised to take this round as Rexy going to finally find the player on A. That's Lighty going down. The bomb as well, so UConn now needs to get to the post plants, and it looks like they'll be able to do so. Ali recovers the op. Rexy's only 4 HP. I mean, despite having all this utility and all this weaponry, it may be tough for Boston to go for this. I wouldn't blame them if they saved, but it looks like they will try this.
Oh man, it's do or die. But that should actually send Talion back.
Should make the call to save at this point. Ray, oh, he's gonna catch him there, just spraying.
Oh my
but
God.
Talion gets the better of him on that one with only 3 HP. He will escape with the rifle and his life.
That's so funny. Ray did all that damage through the door, and then when Talion actually saw his full body outside the door, just a 1 shot from the accidental spray gave him that kill. So now 9-13. It's a round on the board, but there's still 4 more rounds they need to get just to equalize this off, and we've been seeing how these been playing out. Connecticut just needs to, I guess, give B another shot.
They do need to give it a try here, and they need to try something fast. If I don't see one of these teams rush on something that's not a pistol before the end of this game, I think I'm going to pull my hair out. This is the map that was made for rushing. Cloud9 almost beat Fnatic because of it.
Oh yes.
Come on, people. Do we not know the bread and butter?
Oh my God.
You want some inspiration? Listen to Freakazoid's commentary of that game. The TeamSpeak comms were uploaded to YouTube.
Really?
Yeah, you can hear the whole comms. It really shows
How
what
long ago
Freakazoid
was
brought
this?
to that team.
Like this had to be like what?
This was a couple years ago at this point.
I'd say
This was during the
2
Sean
years.
Gears
Yeah.
Freakazoid era.
Yeah.
Cloud9.
I was like, I'm pretty sure that was a long time ago.
This was before Simple got bullied. And now he's not one of the best teams in the world, right?
Oh my God. Yeah, he is.
We won't speak on that situation. That one's outside of my my expertise.
Oh man. The Bullyzoid memes.
It's bringing you back. It's bringing you flashbacks now, eh?
Yeah, like it was hilarious. That was when I was commentating the pro scene.
It's Saint now though. Ali also finds one. Brown staying alive, not able to find a pair. Rexy chimes in. And Little Man gonna clean up the round here. Boston University gonna reset Connecticut as they quietly are unable to take that site. Their money not looking good here.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of money to work with.
I mean, they can save and play for tie.
Like that's like such a poopy situation for these
It's
guys.
such a tough call to make, right? As to say, okay, guys, we're gonna save this one, and then after this, we can't make any mistakes for 6 rounds.
Yeah, pretty much.
Not like it's impossible, not like we haven't seen it before, but Rexy is gonna see family of terrorists making their way into lower A. He'll find 3, unable to find the 4th here. Cannot repeat what Telion did prior on this A rush. And
Wait, what? He had 3 more bullets, or unless I didn't see that correctly.
I don't really know what happened on that one, but Ray now left with an M4, no armor. His way into lower, and he'll smoke him off in danger. This round is all but over, folks, and looks like Boston University gonna go up onto match point.
Oh my god.
That Kappa. Still don't think this is going to be possible from Ray, though.
It's definitely still possible because both these players are really spread apart. And he just needs to pick these 1v1 duels. And Saint's gonna end that. Match point has been sealed for Boston University. And yeah, even the money situation doesn't still look too hot here for you, Connecticut. There's no op for them to work with. They're giving you the full up buy, AKs. There's an MP7 that was bought.
Interesting. They did really want that utility, but at the pace that this game is going, I mean, I can understand that buy in favor of. But I mean, like, do you forego the frag grenade there and get a Galil instead?
That's true. Lighty out towards alternate. Rexy's here. Drops a nice nade. Talion's trying to hold off danger, but there's 2 friends here they need to fight. And actually, they both go down as Lighty cleans him up with the Galil. And now, first
nice
onto the side is going to be Little Mate. And he's going to peek out wide, finds 1 kill. That's going to be Ali. Flash for dessert. And, oh, here comes the Pokeball. And Lighty, he lives with 6 HP. But now, this might just be the end.
Really tough to stay calm in this situation, but True Immortal will find a kill and an op. Little Main gonna deny him now, and Lighty needs to find one of these players, and Saint gonna hop up, take him down, and that's gonna be the end of this one, folks. Boston University taking this one, and that'll move them. That's 16-9. That keeps them with a perfect record.
Yes, indeed. That ended like that just did not look too good for Connecticut. Like, what do you do once your slow methodical play doesn't work against Boston, as they are technically dominating you in that play style, right?
Yeah, I mean, mirroring it is a dangerous play. Obviously, like I said in the middle of the game, you know, at the end of the day, you're gonna play your game, and whatever works for your team works for your team. You know, none of the things that we say here are absolutes as far as how 2 play styles might match up. But in general, you might see somebody like in this case, you saw 2 teams that have very similar play style, where Boston's just better at that play style. So in that case, if both teams are playing slow, the team that's better is gonna win. And the inability to change pace for the side of Connecticut really cost them late game there. They're just didn't win the gunfights they needed to on T side because the counter terrorists were just all set up in the positions they needed to be. They won all their crossfires too.
Yeah, and like the plays like Saint sitting in Fallen, you just count, oh, I see 5 people, start taking their souls, and he killed 3 players. He did his job. Rexy comes in out of the smoke like Batman, kills 2, round's over. And it's just like very demoralizing, right? That was a full gun round out from Connecticut. And it's like, okay, like back to the basics. And that was, I think that was the last round they won was on B. But I think it worked. No, it was before that. So yeah, just everything they did after that just didn't work. So it's unfortunate here for Connecticut. But guys, Boston will be the victor in this matchup. And I do have some information for our next matchup tonight at 7 PT, which is 10 p.m. EST. There's going to be 2 undefeated Division II teams, which is Iowa State and Georgia. So that's gonna be up at 7 p.m. PST with me and Mahone. So Crackshot's gonna get a break, of course, and he can sit back and watch.
I get to rest my voice
Yeah.
like you got to.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go. So guys, we're gonna wrap this up. You can join us back at 7 p.m. PST for Iowa versus Georgia.